Sveiki! Šiandien mes kalbėsime apie dalyvius, pusdalyvius ir padalyvius. Dalyvis, pusdalyvis, padalyvis. Today we are going to talk about participles. Dalyvis, it's participle. Participle. In English, I know that there are two forms of participles. In Lithuanian language, there is 14 forms of participles. We are going to learn only about 3 forms of participles. Dalyvis means participle and participant. Participant, somebody who is participating. For example, eismo dalyvis. Eismo dalyvis. Eismo dalyvis. It's like a road user. All people and cars. Dalyviai dalyvauja įvairiuose projektuose. Participants are participating in different projects. So, what is a participle? In English, we know and we use a lot of participles. And it's, for example, I'm going. I'm going. Going, it's a participle. And in Lithuanian, it would be aš esu einantis. Aš esu, I am, einantis, I'm going. But actually, in Lithuanian, we don't use a participle to express like I'm going at the moment. And we use just a simple present tense. Aš einu, I go. If you want to say I'm going, please don't use a participle in Lithuanian. Use just simple present tense. Aš einu į parką. Aš einu į parką. I'm going to the park. It's like I go. I go to the park. And now we need a bigger screen. So we have these participle groups. Dalyvis, pusdalyvis, and padalyvis. Dalyvis, it's a participle. Pusdalyvis, it's like pusė dalyvio. It's a half participle. Pusdalyvis. Padalyvis, maybe it would be like next to the participle. Padalyvis, it's a verbal adverb. Very interesting. These forms, they are forms of verb which cannot be conjugated. It's a good news for us. They cannot be conjugated, but some of them, they have genders. Dalyvis has genders. For masculine, einas or einantis. And for feminine, einanti. I will give you an example. How can it be in a sentence? Aš buvau beeinas į parką, bet pradėjo lyti. We have the verb eiti, and we can say aš einu į parką. It's a verb. Aš einu, tu eini į parką, jis eina, jie eina. And here, with the participle, we have aš buvau beeinas į parką, bet pradėjo lyti. Aš buvau, I was. Beeinas, so we add the prefix be. I was going to the park, but it started raining. And if we change to you, tu buvai beeinas. Jis buvo beeinas į parką, bet pradėjo lyti. So, as you can see, we don't conjugate it. But because we have genders, and if you are a lady, you say, aš buvau beeinanti. Tu buvai beeinanti. Ji buvo beeinanti. And for plural, mes buvome beeiną į parką, jūs buvote beina, jie buvo beeina. O mes buvome beeinantys, jūs buvote beeinantys, jie buvo beeinantys. And if it's feminine, beeinančios. Mes buvome beeinančios, jūs buvote beeinančios, jos buvo beeinančios. Į parką, bet pradėjo lyti. If we want to avoid of using a participle, we can say aš ėjau į parką. I was going. Aš ėjau į parką. Aš ėjau į parką, bet pradėjo lyti. And another example. Tavo laikrodis yra einantis. Your watch is working. Literally, einantis. Your watch is going. O mano laikrodis yra sustojęs. And my watch is not working. Sustojęs, it's stopped. Both participles. Participle is the form of verb, but it has characteristics of adjective as well. It's like what kind of a person? A person who is going. Einantis. Einantis. Ateinantys metai. Coming year. The year which is coming. Skrendantis paukštis. Skrendantis paukštis. A flying bird. Now we know the endings of participle. Masculine as, antis, and feminine anti. As, antis, and for feminine anti, and is, intis, and inti. Tylys. Tylys, a person who is silent. It's a silent, but it's a participle. Tylėti, it's to be silent, but it's a verb. It's like silenting. Aš tyliu, it's a verb. In English we don't have a verb to be silent. Silent is, it's not a verb. And in Lithuanian, tylėti, aš tyliu. I do silence. I do silenting. Aš tyliu, tu tyli, jis tyli. And we have participle, tylys, a person who is silent at the moment. Tylys, tylintis, and for feminine, tylinti. And plural, tyly, tylintys, tylinčios. Tylintis vyras staiga prabilo. Prabilo, prakalbo. Prabilti, it's to start talking. Prabilo, he started talking. The man who was silent, he suddenly started talking. Okay, now let's look to the other tenses. Būtasis kartinis laikas, past simple tense, and we have endings as and usi or usi. Einas, and in the past simple tense will be ėjęs. It's a bit different. It's not N, but it's a letter J. So einas now, ėjęs in the past. Ėjęs, ėjusi. And we have past frequentative tense. Past frequentative tense has dav in the middle. So eidavęs, eidavusi. So this is būtasis dažninis. Dažninis. Dažnai means often. So the tense is dažninis. I used to go. Eidavęs. And būsimasis laikas, future tense, eisiąs, eisinti. And now let's go to pusdalyvis, a half participle. Eidamas, eidama. Pusdalyvis has a suffix dam in the middle. Please don't confuse it with the dav, which is suffix. for the past frequentative tense. So this is not dav, but dam. Dam is a suffix for half participle, pusdalyvis. Eidamas, eidama. And for plural, eidami, eidamos. If I'm a man, I say eidamas mišku visada dainuoju. When I walk in a forest, I always sing. Eidama mišku Marytė dainavo. While walking in a forest or while going in a forest, Marytė was singing. In another way, we can say Marytė ėjo mišku ir dainavo. Marytė was walking in a forest and she was singing. Ėjo ir dainavo. Two verbs. But we can say eidama using a half participle. Eidama mišku Marytė dainavo. Skrisdamas lėktuvu mokykis naujus lietuvių kalbos žodžius. So I'm saying to the man. If I want to say to a lady, I say skrisdama lėktuvu mokykis naujus lietuvių kalbos žodžius. Are you trying to understand it? Skristi, it's to fly. It's when you are going by plane. Skrisdamas lėktuvu. So, flying in a plane, learn new Lithuanian language words. Learn new Lithuanian words. Skrisdamas lėktuvu mokykis. We can say, kai skrisi lėktuvu mokykis. Kai skrisi. Kai skrisi means when you are going to fly. Skrisdamas, it means during your flight. Labai džiaugiuosi galėdamas jums padėti. I'm very happy to be able to help you. Labai džiaugiuosi galėdamas. Galėti, it's can. Galėdamas, when I can. Or I'm happy that I can help you. If you are a lady, you have to say labai džiaugiuosi galėdama jums padėti. If we are many people, we can say labai džiaugiamės galėdami jums padėti. And if we are ladies, we say labai džiaugiamės galėdamos jums padėti. Another half participle, very useful, turėdamas. Labai džiaugiuosi turėdamas tiek daug draugų. I'm very happy of having so many friends. Tiek daug draugų, so many friends. And now we have padalyvis. Padalyvis, it's a verbal adverb. Verbal adverb. It's like an adverb, but actually it's a verb. I found it in English, verbal adverb. And about padalyvis, I have a good news for you, that padalyvis doesn't have any ending. And because of that, it will be no feminine, no masculine. It will be only one word, for example, einant. Einant, while going. So we have endings. Ant, us, int. Einant, nešant, nešus, žiūrint. Let's go back to the participle. Aš buvau beeinantis į parką, bet pradėjo lyti. Aš buvau beeinantis, o aš buvau beinas. Aš buvau beinas į parką, bet pradėjo lyti. I was going. It's DALYVIS, participle. And we can use padalyvis. We say einant į parką, pradėjo lyti. Einant į parką, pradėjo lyti. So we don't know who was going to the park. Einant, it doesn't say to us who was going. Me, you, him, us, we don't know. Just somebody was going. Einant į parką pradėjo lyti. We can say jam einant į parką pradėjo lyti. For him, jam einant, man einant. For me going to the park started raining. It means while I was going. Aš buvau beinas. It's aš, me. I was going. In a participle. In DALYVIS. Džiaugiuosi galėdamas jūs mokyti lietuvių kalbos. Džiaugiuosi galėdamas. Galėdamas, it's a pusdalyvis, half participle. Džiaugiuosi galėdamas jūs mokyti lietuvių kalbos. I'm happy that I can teach you Lithuanian language. Today we went deeper to Lithuanian language. We went to participles. I didn't expect you to ask me about participles, but I'm so glad you asked. It means you are going to a deeper Lithuanian language. And thank you for watching my channel. And don't forget to subscribe. And when you subscribe, just press the bell to get all notifications about my all lessons. And I publish my lessons every Saturday. Enjoy learning Lithuanian. Iki kito karto.